How much coordination and preparation went into this? And were you working with Governor DeSantis on this when he effectively decided to open up the entire state early?
A lot to unpack there, Jeff. So let me do it point by point. First of all, this really isn't it's not fair to call it spring break. These aren't college kids. It's not sort of, the kind of college behavior that we've seen and people think of. It's really much more than that. It's enormous amounts of crowds. There are very few other true destinations open. Governor, as you point out, has said, everybody come on down, and has even suggested that mask usage isn't necessary. And so we're getting the brunt of it because they're all coming here. We have prepared, although we really don't know how many are going to come, but we've prepared for it. Obviously, we don't invite people here for spring break. They just show up. But tens of thousands are coming. We have an enormous police presence, code protection. We have folks out there, hospitality folks handing out masks. We did 7,000 masks handed out in one day. We've gotten a lot of help from Metro-Dade, from the city of Miami, from other neighboring cities like Coral Gables, sending more police. And I did reach out to the governor a few days ago and asked for more highway patrol officers, and he agreed to send them. And we now have a couple dozen state patrol officers and our state police trying to help with some of the sort of the outlier activity of this, which is not really sort of a frolic or even boisterous. It's criminal. And we have seized lots of guns from people who we've caught on our license plate readers who have warrants. So this is not, sort of fun spring break. It's something a little bit more perilous.
And a question about that. So then what's your biggest concern right now? Is the concern one about safety, or is it about the virus spreading? Just looking at the images we were seeing, judging those people's ages, they're likely not vaccinated because there's really no state in this country yet that's vaccinating, 20-year-olds who don't have underlying conditions. First
of all, most of them are over 20. Most of them are over 25. And the folks we're arresting are almost always over 25. We have three threats. We have just the volume of people that is so great it's hard to manage safely. We have a group within that large amount who are ruining it for everybody else because they're not just mischievous, they're acting out criminally in ways that you can't have with gunplay and things like that. And then, of course, we've got a pandemic layered over it. Which percentage, which thing is the most concerning? Well, obviously, immediate safety concerns, gunplay is the first thing we worry about. But we don't want to be a super spreader. We don't want people to come here. Our residents have been terrific. This is a very small part of our city. Most of the rest is actually just fine and quiet and what you would expect in a residential community. But in this 1 mile area, we're getting an enormous surge of people. And we're forced to do the kind of policing that nobody likes to see, but it is unfortunately necessary because we simply can't tolerate the other option.
How long do you plan to leave the curfew in place, and what other restrictive measures are you considering right now?
Well, for the next 3 weeks, I think we'll probably have the curfew from Thursday until Monday morning, and that's an 8 p.m. curfew. We also we've shut down our causeways coming here other than to local traffic and hotel guests at 10 p.m. every night, those same days. So, we're trying to reduce the volume of people, and we're trying to create a sense of order so that people can enjoy themselves if they're here, not obviously after 8 p.m. in the entertainment area, but they can enjoy themselves. And during the day, it's frankly easy. People go to our 7.5 miles of beautiful beaches, and we have a lot of outdoor dining, and our hotel and restaurant industry is terrific. But at the end of the day, at night, when it becomes more troubling and perilous, we have to take more extreme actions.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.